I grew up with my stories of all my family members all the way back to the Revolutionary War, answering the nation's call.
That call came for Jonathan Morgan 20 years ago, in the shock and horror of 9/11's immediate aftermath.
I view it as our generation's Pearl Harbor. I felt it was my responsibility and duty to act and serve.
Morgan was driving toward Northeast State Community College, where the 20-year-old was studying to be a paramedic, when news of the first plane hitting a tower came over the radio.
That event changed everything for a lot of people. The people who lost their lives that day and the loved ones that carry on.
It also changed the trajectory of Morgan's life.
Al-Qaeda took responsibility for it, and by that November, I had gone down and enlisted.
The next March, his proud parents arrived for boot camp graduation in Georgia with 2 cartons of a special Johnson City treat.
That was the first thing we handed him, was his Dr. Enough, and he guzzled 2 right then.
But that responsibility to serve took Morgan much further away than Georgia. By late summer 2003, he was boots on the ground.
Ended up deploying with 10th Mountain Division to Kandahar, Afghanistan.
You're proud, but still, yet you're leery of what might happen, what's going to happen, and you're not supposed to worry about things you have no control over. But as a mother, you might as well forget that.
Morgan wasn't behind a desk somewhere either. He was a mortarman, an indirect fire infantryman.
We'd go out there and we would engage Taliban and Al-Qaeda forces.
Rest didn't always come easy at night back in Johnson City, but his parents took comfort in the world's connectedness.
You look at the sun, you look at the moon, thinking, okay, this is the same sun, same moon that's shining on Jonathan, wherever he is, whatever he's doing. And you can only pray, and boy, did we do a lot of that he'll get home safe and sound.
Morgan did. His enlisted hitch was up, but he decided to finish college and become an officer. The past 15 years, he's been a reserve officer and done 2 more Middle East deployments.
My parents, my wife, my sister, that they've always supported me through all of it. It's been tough at times, but that's life.
He's in New Mexico for 3 years as a medical operations planner for Army hospital units, ensuring they have the best trained clinicians and great infrastructure.
How can we take these pieces of the puzzle, put them together, and make something that is really going to increase soldiers' well-being?
The day the towers fell has remained in the front of Morgan's mind.
Through all this time, it's about the people that lost their lives and the loved ones. My view of that has not changed. It's been a day of infamy, and will continue to be a day of infamy, and we must remember that day.
In Johnson City, Jeff Keeling, News Channel 11.